Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tara, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at what people think of your social media. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm now going to show you crystals for each pile. So for pile number 1, we have Citrine. And we have Lost Lands. For pile number 2, we have Green Aventurine. And we have Activated Earth. And for pile number 3, we have Sodalite. And we have Whale and Orca Elders. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most, and that will be your pile for today. But of course, if you're drawn to more than one pile, always trust your intuition. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose the Citrine crystal and the Lost Lands card, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what people think of your social media. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. First, going to go ahead and add all your cards, and then I'm going to speak about what I see here. So the first card we used was the Starseed Oracle deck. We're now going to pull a card from the Priestess of Light Oracle deck. So Spirit Guides of my pile number 1s, what do people think of their social media? We have Summoning Power, card number 4, with Instinct, Intellect, and Control. And then at the back of the deck, we have Soul Radiance with Phoenix Rising. So Spirit Guides of my pile number 1s, we're now using the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. May I please look into what they think of their social media? We have Creativity, card number 12. So I did feel that from you, like you have a pretty good aesthetic in terms of your social media. People think your aesthetic looks really good. Or if you are someone that does art, or you're creative in some way, you know, that could come through where people think that they love your art if you have an art account. If you are someone that loves to dress up and do fashion looks, people could think your fashion looks are really creative and that you shine, as we see here at the back of the deck, that you really shine like a star. And I think people really enjoy to look at you and to look at the aesthetic that you have. Spirit was showing me Alexa Demi and how influential she is, how she has that trendsetter energy. So you could have that type of energy when dealing with social media, where people think you're quite influential and like a trendsetter. People often look at maybe the things you post and the clothes you're wearing and think everything you're putting together just looks so pretty or so good. And there's a sense of finding inspiration from it, and you having this pretty powerful energy with the Summoning Power card. I keep getting the message of powerful energy. Some of you have social media accounts where you share your soul gifts, as we see here. And I guess people find that powerful too if you do that, or if you share certain talents with your social media. That's the type of vibe I get. Like, I'm hearing some of you like photography, or some of you like to model and something about that. Whereas some of you share tarot readings with social media and people feel like you're your gifts are pretty powerful, or you just trust your intuition. So that's something I see here. So if you're someone that posts about you and like how you look, people could think you have a beautiful smile. Okay, we have Sorceress with you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So people could think that when they look at your social media, there's something quite magical or cosmic about the energy surrounding it. Okay, so spirit guides of my pile ones, what people think of their social media. We have independent, with your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So people could think that you look pretty independent in your posts. Maybe with the way you dress, something like that. And it looks like you're the type of person that wants to help the world in some way. That is the vibe I'm getting from you of what people think. So now we're going to use the Queer Tarot deck. So spirit guides of my pile number ones, may I please look into what people think of their social media. We have the Fool card. I kind of get the vibe from you, like this type of feeling of you following either, how do I put this in words? Like, you know how some people have an aesthetic and they follow a certain procedure when uploading, like maybe they take the photo from this angle and they put in specific steps so that the picture looks nice. I feel like some of you have that vibe where people have seen other Instagrammers or other Facebookers or other TikTokers have that specific set of steps or plans, but then with you, you do it in a very new way that it brings something different to it. Or like, let's say they've seen maybe other art accounts before, but then you do it in a new way where it's innovative. Same art style, but innovative. Like, that's the type of vibe I feel from you. Like, maybe people that follow you on Instagram are people that know you from your past, or people that just know you in general. I feel like you have a lot of people that are aware of you when they follow you on your social media. And then it's like, they've seen you before, but there's always this newness you bring, or they've seen accounts similar to yours, to your niche, or to how you look, or whatever, but you bring a uniqueness to it. You bring something new they've never seen with the Fool card. And I feel like what people think about your social media is that you have this very transformative energy surrounding you, but also this newness at the same time. It's like you bring this breath of fresh air to people, and I think people feel like you are someone that is pretty optimistic and carefree, like you don't take life too seriously. You kind of have fun with how you create certain identities surrounding your social media. So that is kind of the vibe I pick up on with you. We have the Death card, which is the kind of transformative thing I was speaking about. You have something about transformation following you around. If you're someone that is always transforming the way you post, or the way you look, or the way you do things, or if you are someone that shares your gifts, you know, you could be perceived as someone that transforms people in some way, or transforms people by inspiring them. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like you have been seen as someone that has a pretty big purpose if you share some gifts or talents with your social media. And with the Wheel of Fortune, I almost feel like when people see you on social media, there could be this vibe of people, you know, clicking on your account and feeling like very drawn to you, feeling like they were meant to see your post, or they were meant to see something you shared, even if you just share a picture of you and a quote. and something about that uplifts them in some way. It feels like when they see it, it feels like they're meant to see it, if that makes sense. We have the King of Wands. So for those of you that like fashion, I feel like people look at you and feel like you're pretty eccentric, like you're quite a colorful person that likes to mix and match different styles and aesthetics and likes to just try out new things. And I feel like people think you're pretty confident and passionate about what you do or the pictures you share, and you look very happy while you are sharing these photos, or the vibe seems very happy in your photos or videos. So yeah, that's something I see. I'm also noticing we have a lot of pink here in your cards. Pink is the color of love. You know, you could have this romantic type of vibe around, or this just loving vibe around. We have the Temperance card, so I keep seeing things about healing. But then also the Temperance card kind of gives me the vibe like people want to be patient waiting for your next post. I feel like people sort of wait to see your next post. Maybe that's something you don't see, but people kind of wait. We have the Eight of Swords. I feel like you don't really see how much influence you have in terms of your social media. Maybe you don't even see how people are checking your social media or people are following. And I feel like even people from your past like to check up on your social media, and like people you've blocked. I don't know why I'm picking that up. I'm seeing people you've blocked like to check your social media and check who you're friends with, who you're dating. Just like kind of want to get the tea on you, what you're doing for work, how much money you're making. Like I know these are pretty superficial things, but I'm seeing that element and energy here of like people checking your social media to get the tea on you. And I feel like you're pretty mysterious with the Moon card. Like you choose what you want to show and you choose what you don't want to show. And I'm almost seeing like someone kick air because they're like, I want to find info on you, but they can't find it. Yeah. My eyes are burning as if I want to cry. So people that kind of miss you but don't want to admit they miss you. I feel like you also have people check up on your social media and see certain things about you that they wish they had themselves with the Nine of Cups here, because the Nine of Cups is all about wish fulfillment. So maybe they see you wearing certain clothes and they wish they could have your clothes, or they see you sharing talents or gifts you have and they wish they could be like that too, or they find inspiration from it. Or let's say you seem pretty successful in your Instagram posts, then they wish they had that, or you have a beautiful connection you share on your Instagram posts and they're like, that person treats them so well, I wish I had a partner like that. Like, it doesn't have to be the examples I mentioned, but it seems to me there is something that people see about you that they wish they had, but maybe you don't realize that. So, what people think of my pile, number 1, social media. We have the Ace of Swords. I feel like people think you put a lot of thought into your posts and like your captions and your videos, if you post videos or anything like that. I feel like people think you put a lot of thought in it and you have a lot of creative ideas with the sun right opposite the Ace of Swords. I'm almost getting the message of like eye-catching, like it's hard to miss kind of vibe. I'm seeing someone make Instagram reels and or TikToks, and people really like to watch it over and over and over again. Not sure why, but something about that. I'm hearing bright for some of you, very bright and colorful. Okay, we have the Lovers. Exactly what I spoke about. Like maybe you have a love interest for some of you, or for some of you, if you don't have a love interest or a lover that you pose with, you know, people could find you quite attractive, or people could just really love the things you post with the Lovers card. Take it as it resonates. We have the Three of Cups. So I even feel like people sometimes see you and maybe think you have a lot of friends, or they think you are celebrating a lot in your life. Or I could take this as they want to be your friend. They feel like they'd get along with you. Then we have the Eight of Cups. So what I was talking about, past energies coming to the surface. Let me pull two more cards. So, spirit guides of my pile, number one, is what people think of their social media. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I keep getting the vibe that people think you put a lot of thought, a lot of effort into the things you post. I'm almost getting the vibe of like someone that likes to post their fashion and spend a lot of time getting ready, or someone that posts art but takes really long to do it and edit it and make it the way they like it. Well, we also have generosity, so with the Six of Pentacles, so people could think you are someone really generous, or if you're someone that collabs with others, you know, you could be generous with that, or if you give to charities on your social medias or something like that, picking up on that vibe, like people thinking you're very generous, or you're maybe just very active on social media with the Six of Pentacles. Maybe they think you spend a lot of time or effort on what you do, and I'm hearing the word beautiful or attractive. With the Knight of Cups, I feel like people think that you really love what you do, really love what you put into your social media. It's like the vibe I'm getting is there's this carefreeness, there's this charmingness, there is this type of energy of you giving love to what you do. If you're someone that is like a social media influencer, or if you're someone that works with social media, like social media content, there's this vibe of you liking what you do. Or if you share your talents or gifts, there is that vibe. If not, I could take this as it seems like you enjoy making the posts you have. So this is what I see in your reading, my pile number ones. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose the green Aventurine crystal and the activated earth card with power places, lead lines, and trust where you're led, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what people think of your social media. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm first going to go ahead and add all your cards. So we started off with the Starseed Oracle deck. We're now getting one card from the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. What people think of my pile number two, social media, please. We have Alchemy. At the back of the deck, we have Seasons. We're now going to be using one card from the Priestess of Light Oracle deck. So spirit guides of my pile number twos. Okay, we have Soul Radiance with Phoenix Rising. At the back of the deck, we have Calming the Waters with Peaceful Self-Regulation. I don't know why, I'm feeling like a lot of you like to do photography, or some of you like to do photography, and there is something about you taking a lot of pictures of nature for some of you, if it doesn't resonate, don't take it. For some of you, you know, you like to take pictures of nature or in nature, and there's something about the setting being really beautiful. And if not, I feel like the vibe I pick up from you is some of you like to post on and off about yourself, and it's like those on and off periods. I feel like some of you like to take breaks from social media, or some of you have like periods of time where you post a lot or where you post less, but then in those times where you post less, it's like you're healing something big with the alchemy card, and each time you come back stronger with the Phoenix rising, and it seems like you really have some kind of glow up or level up when you do come back. So that's something I see. Okay, this card has some nudity on it. Let me cover it quickly. Okay, so we have the card Golden Opportunity, this big wave of something big coming to you. So for some of you that share like your businesses on social media, because I mean, you chose the green Aventurine crystal. It could seem like you're getting a lot of golden opportunities, like you're getting a lot of good luck with posting things on social media. So even if you don't have a business on social media, if you sell something, or if you know, have your work on there in some way, or share certain talents you have on there, people could think it's pretty powerful, the work you do. People could even feel like you get a lot of golden opportunities, or you are going to be seen one day in a very powerful way for what you do. I feel like a lot of people are drawn to your social medias. Okay, we have expect a miracle. So there could be a lot of people seeing your page on social media. Like, for example, let's say someone here, going back to the photography example, let's say someone here posts photography on Instagram, but they only get like 100 likes. Someone could go across your social media, be very drawn to it, and be like, this person is gonna blow up, I know it. Like, that's the vibe I get. Or someone here maybe posts TikToks. You don't get that many views, but then people are very drawn to it. You have a very powerful presence. People see it, they're like, this person's gonna blow up, I know it. I can see that opportunity coming to them. Like, that type of vibe is what I see here. And then at the back of the deck, we have Don't Back Down. So even when you take certain breaks for your healing journey, for your mental health, when you come back, you're always coming back stronger, and you're having this very determined energy. Like, even when things don't always go your way, I feel like there's this determination when it comes to putting yourself out there for those of you that share your work. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Empress. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Justice card. Noticing a lot of pink in your reading, you could embody an energy of unconditional love. So a lot of green. Green is the money, the luck. So yeah, I feel like the Empress also represents abundance. People can see you growing or changing or transitioning to a more abundant state. And even if you're not there, maybe people think you're very abundant, maybe people think you're very lucky, okay, or think you're going to be very lucky or very abundant. People may also think you're very intelligent with the things you do or the things you post. You could have this wit to you. Like, I'm seeing someone post things and their captions are really smart, like the things they think of. even if it's just you posing for photos of yourself, you could just have captions that really are smart. Like, I wouldn't think of that, like that type of energy. You could also have queen or king energy, because the Empress is the queen of all queens, and this Ace of Swords has a crown on it. So I feel like also with the Empress, there could be an energy of beauty around your Instagram page or TikTok page or Facebook or whatever Instagram, whatever social media. I'm just used to using Instagram. That's why I say Instagram first. But I feel like there is some sort of beauty surrounding it, or handsomeness or aesthetic type of energy. And I feel like people can see maybe change happen in your social media, like over the years or over the months, the posts get better, or you learn how to take photos better, or something along those lines. And if you post pictures of yourself, I guess people could just find you very attractive. And if you post things of your work, people could see you getting very successful and could actually enjoy the work you do. Okay, with the Six of Wands here. With the Justice card, I feel like people think you're someone that is honest with the way you approach things in your social media page. There is this feeling of an open book, like you show the world who you are truthfully and openly, and you remain authentic to who you are. There is also a feeling here of balance. Like, I don't know how to explain this, but balance. Like, if you've seen some people's social media pages, it's not overscattered with one thing. There is like a balance of different things. That's something I feel here for some of you. And there's just this powerful energy surrounding your social media. So, can I pull more cards for what people think of my pile to social media? We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Five of Wands right over the Six of Wands. So what I feel from this, either there are people that see you, are a little bit jealous of what you have and what you show to your social media. Maybe you're really beautiful or attractive, or maybe you seem really successful in the things you do, or you seem abundant in some way. Maybe you seem happy in some way with the Sun card. Okay, we also have the Nine of Cups coming out. The Nine of Cups is all about wish fulfillment. Maybe there's something people wish they had on your social media that you have. Like, maybe you have love, maybe you have joy, maybe you have intelligence, maybe you have charm, maybe you have luck. I don't know what it is, but there's something people wish they had and kind of like feel a little bit jealous of when they look at your social media. And with the Six of Wands right opposite the Five of Wands, I feel like if you are someone that shares your business or your talents on your social media, people could think you have strong competitors, but you're more successful than your competitors, and could think you have a lot more things that they wish for than your competitors. Okay, and that you're going places very fast with the Three of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Like, that's a vibe I pick up on. We have the Two of Wands. I'm kind of picking up on this vibe of like having the whole world in your hands. Like being able to do anything, having that belief in yourself. Okay, we have the Hierophant. People could also think you're very wise. People could think you're very intelligent, very wise. Like, that's the vibe I get. We have the King of Wands. So people could also think you are someone very passionate about what you do. If you do post your work on social media, like, that's the vibe I pick up on. We have the Hermit. So for some of you, you have certain posts on your social media that make people think, that make people go within. So I feel like some of you may even share healing gifts on your social media, your healing gifts, or share words of wisdom that help people go within, or you post about things and it makes people think, makes people just put their thinking caps on. People could also think you're quite confident in yourself. You have this demeanor of confidence, this power to you, the Three of Cups. So I feel like people actually wish to see you celebrate, wish to see you become successful. I feel like that's a really good energy. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like people are pretty drawn to you when they see your social media. And they're not sure why, but they're just drawn to you. And you seem very liked by many. It's like even after they leave your social media page, they spend a lot of time thinking about you. I feel like even if people don't really know you, they spend a lot of time thinking about you and you're on their mind and they're drawn to you somehow. Okay, so I feel like people also, when they're drawn to you, they start going through your things and trying to think, who is this person? So this is what I see in your reading, my pile twos. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number threes. If you chose the Sodalite crystal and the Whale and Orca Elders card with Share Your Song, Frequency of Sound, and Diving Deep, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what people think of your social media. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. We are starting off with the Starseed Oracle card. We're going to add 2 more Oracle cards and then after that pull tarot cards for you. So I'm starting off with the Priestess of Light Oracle, 1 card from here. Spirit guides on my pile threes, what people think of their social media. We have Twin Flames, number 16, with soul partner and eternal connection. You know, both these cards have animals in it. I don't know why. I'm feeling like someone posts pictures or videos of their dogs or cats or their pets or something like that. For very few of you, I'm hearing if the message doesn't resonate, doesn't have to, don't force it. At the back of the deck, we have Hidden Knowledge with Akashic Records and Silent Understanding. I feel like a lot of people that are strangers and don't know you could be very drawn to you if they have past life connections to you. There is a sense of familiarity when they see you. And that's something I pick up on. And how I spoke about pets, I felt the energy of cuteness. So let's pull a card from this African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. May I please look into what people think of my pile 3 social media? What people think of my pile 3 social media? We have Rage, card number 23. That's Medusa. But then we have at the back of the deck Shine. So, spirit guides on my pile number 3s, may I please look into what people think of their social media? We have cycles and rhythms with honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. So I think this clarifies and confirms the energy for me. I feel like you're someone probably, or seen as someone that doesn't mind honoring your emotions. And when it comes to even more difficult emotions like anger, I feel like people on your social media think that you're someone that is very outspoken about the way you feel, and you don't hide the way you feel. or you don't shame yourself for the way you feel. If you feel angry, if you feel sad, if you feel frustrated, all the human emotions are valid. But like, if you feel all of that, it's like you're very comfortable with sharing how you feel, or you're very comfortable with experiencing your emotions and kind of just not shaming yourself for it. Or some of you speak about emotions and healing from emotions. Some of you share things. Some of you share music. Some of you share your voice on social media is the vibe I get from you, in a very loving way, but also a very powerful way, because we have the tiger here. And tigers are a symbol of power. But you also give this do not F with me vibe. But I also feel like you shine so much that maybe people think you have a lot of people being jealous of you, or a lot of snakes looking at you. I'm hearing snake, snake, snake. I don't know. We have unconditional love. Yeah. I feel like you definitely embody that state of unconditional love, and that's what people feel when they look at your posts or they look at your social media. Or if you are in a relationship with someone or in a specific friendship with someone, it seems like you're very similar to each other. It seems like there is a lot of love in this connection if you post about that. And if not, I'm hearing the word self-love. You love yourself like a soulmate, like a twin flame. And that's what people see from your posts. And then at the back of the deck, we have peace. So I feel like people also think you're quite a peaceful soul. And when I take a look at this rage card, do not take it to heart. I mean it more so in the sense of you honoring your emotions, but they see you as quite a peaceful soul, maybe even good with kids. If you have children, if you are a mother or father or parent. Take what resonates, my pile number 3s. But I feel like people think you have something to share with the world. People may even think you're someone really deep, where you go really deep into topics or deep into thought. Yeah. I feel like people also feel you're healing something to do with your confidence. So we have one card already. We have the 8 of Wands. Spirit guides on my pile 3s, what people think of their social media. We have the 6 of Swords. I'm hearing moving on with the 6 of Swords, like maybe people from your past like to look at your social media, but you're not aware of it, with the 8 of Swords. But then like maybe ex-lovers or something like that, or ex-friends. Because look at the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is like past energy while walking away. And then the Lovers, the 8 of Swords. You're not aware of this, but people from your past like to check up on you, and it seems like you've moved on. It seems like you have peace now. It seems like you're happy now. So I'm hearing that. We have the Sun card. Definitely very happy now. And if you are in a new relationship, they can see that. Or if you do have new friendships, they can see that. That's what I feel here. Like you're always moving forward, but you also have something to share with the world. I'm hearing the word intricate. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like I said earlier, something about people seeing you and feeling very drawn to you. Something about the Akashic records with the book here. Like people that have known you in past lives. Ooh, all of a sudden I hiccuped. People that have known you in past lives feel this sort of familiarity towards you, and they're like, have I seen this person before? Like, what's going on? Like, it really gets them thinking with the Hermit. But then they're like, no, but I've never met this person before. Like, I just can't understand, like, do I know someone that looks similar to them? Like, they seem so familiar to me. Like, what is going on? Like, I feel that energy with the Hermit card. We have the Ace of Cups. So I feel like people think you are someone very fulfilled. People think you're someone with a lot of love to give as well as receive, but that you've recently started pouring into yourself. I feel like a lot of people think you're on a journey of self-love and working on yourself, as well as you putting in a lot of effort towards where you want to be in life, as well as your transformations and the things you want to change in your life. Like when you are feeling disappointed or unsatisfied by your life, or like meh, it's like then you're doing the work on yourself, or you're doing work on reconstructing your identity, or reconstructing your social media, or your business page if you sell business, or your art, because the sun can also represent creative work. People maybe think you're always working on changing and bettering yourself. We have the Seven of Cups. Six of Cups. Past energies keep coming up, but then this past energy is opposite the Hermit, so more confirmation. Even past life energies. We have the Knight of Cups. So I feel like people think that you have many people that look at your social media page and feel attracted to you, that you have many people look at your social media page and like your posts, because this heart reminds me of likes. Maybe people think you are seen all over the world with the Seven of Cups, where people are liking and interacting. The feeling I get here with the Knight of Cups is fans, right opposite the Ace of Cups with this heart. Like a lot of fans or a lot of followers, or I guess people assume this, even if it's not true. So that's what I'm seeing here. We have the Queen of Wands. I guess I see that energy of confidence, you building your confidence, you working on believing you're worthy, you showing up in a very bold statement way is what I hear. We have the Star. I also feel like people think you're someone that shines brightly, think you're someone with a lot of light, a lot of healing energy too, and this magical energy is what I feel. And if you are someone that sings, you could have a healing voice, or they think you have a big purpose healing the world or sharing something with the world in terms of your transformations. People could also think you're very independent and you like to maybe do things alone, or maybe that you have a friendship group, but when it comes to your work, you like to do things alone or independently, like you don't need or rely on people too much. There's nothing wrong with needing people, but that's the vibe I pick up on what people think. We have the Five of Swords, so I guess a lot of people think jealous thoughts when it comes to your page, because it looks like you're very happy and maybe they're feeling very mad in their own life because it's opposite the Four of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles as well as the Queen of Pentacles. People could think you're very rich or successful. There's two Queen and King of Pentacles, or if you have a lover, that you and your lover are both getting that bag, getting that money. Very successful and rich, like that's the vibe I pick up. Even if you're not, this could just be what people think, or that you live an expensive lifestyle or a bougie lifestyle, I hear. And even if you don't, there is that element here. People could also think you're very down to earth, but at the same time you stand out and you're seen. I think you also have something valuable to share with the world that would be loved by many. In terms of if it's something you say, posts, like, when you post on Instagram, you repost something and it just makes someone smile, that's still valuable. Let's pull 2 more cards and then I'm going to end off your reading. So Spirit Guides of pile 3. What do people think of their social media? We have the Hangman. I feel like people often think that you have grown in some way. They've seen you change your perspective of self over time. They've seen you grow. They've seen you certainly reach certain milestones in your life in a very balanced way with the 2 of Pentacles. So I think people think you're very balanced and stable and that you're working on yourself, you're healing from something, but also learning to see yourself with love. But also with the Hangman, some of you maybe wait a long time to post something on social media, or people wait for you to post because they love your post so much. Okay, or we can take this as you help people see things in a different perspective with the Hangman. Like maybe the things you post are so valuable that, or the words you share or something about that is so valuable that it makes people think and see things in different perspectives. But they definitely think you're a very balanced person, but at the same time, very happy-go-lucky. So this is your reading, my pile number 3s. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye!